want to finish off with this cream. This is the flagship item as far as I'm concerned with this company. We'd be a multi-millionaire, as I mentioned earlier, we'd be a multi-million-dollar company with this product and this product because they are unique. Nobody else in the world makes them but us. But this cream is an absolute godsend and a lifesaver for me. I'm a chronic eczema sufferer, and during the dry summer heat, I'm fine. In the bush, I was okay. But you get me into a warmer climate, a more humid climate, and my skin should be basically the same colour as this cloth. I certainly would have to have a full beard now because I certainly couldn't put a blade on my neck. My arms would be constant, the backs of my legs, backs of my arms, I'd be a mess. A chronic eczema sufferer, had been all my life. Yeah? I put this cream on and it completely changed my life. This cream has got allantoin in it. Google allantoin, check it out, but allantoin comes from the comfrey plant, more so the comfrey plant that comes from the northern hemisphere, the Russian black comfrey plant. It's a natural cell regenerator. Back in the medieval days they used to call it nick bone. So if you cut yourself or broke a tooth, I just wrap the tooth in the oil and put it back in. It would actually weld the cells back together again. Great cell regeneration. Tea tree oil is 7 times more penetration than aloe vera, and aloe vera is a fantastic product. So we put tea tree oil with allantoin in our moisturising creams. I go through a large bottle every month and I just pour this stuff on all over my body. During my early years working in outback Australia, we never wore shirts. We didn't know about melanomas. We didn't know about the hole in the ozone layer. And the darker skinned you were, the more macho you were back in the 60s and 70s. So I never wore a shirt, only ever a singlet. And I've had 7 skin cancers cut off my back and 1 big black melanoma cut off my right butt. We got that one in time, fortunately. So I had a bit of a skin issue. As I said, I go through a large bottle of this, and this keeps my... Now, this won't cure my eczema. I can't make any claims to cure anything. Yeah. That's too strong a word. But with this, certainly keeps my eczema under control, to the point that I don't notice it so much. Another friend of mine who introduced me to this way of doing a business actually had a 95% psoriasis over his body. And within 4 weeks of putting this cream on, he'd noticed it. But it's not just this cream. Let me explain what the system is. You get the chemicals out of the clothes that you use in your home, right? You get the chemicals out of the soap or the shampoo that you put on your body, right? You get the chemicals out of your environment and replace them with a natural healthy product, and you're going to give your body and your environment every chance it can to survive. Around the world, every year, more oil goes down the drain than all the oil slicks combined in the history of the world. Now, when the Exxon Valdez went aground and spilled its oil all over the coast, it was horrendous, and we cleaned it up as best we could. Fortunately, we saved an awful lot of wildlife. But more oil goes down the drain every day than that. But because it goes down, because it goes down 1 drop at a time, we just don't notice it so much. But if this goes down the drain, I'll put it this way. If this goes down the drain instead of this going down the drain, we are giving the world a chance to heal itself. Now, I don't know about you, but the world isn't as good a condition as what it was when I came into it in the mid-50s. We need to do something about it, and the best way to start that is in the home. And there's no better range of products that I know, because they completely dissolve in sunlight. There's no harsh residual effects on anything, and we've got 400 products in all to replace what I replaced in my home what I used to use that had chemicals in it. It cost me around about the same price to do. I got them delivered by the local postal service and I saved money. But more importantly, I had a chance of saving the environment and saving our kids, and that to me is our most precious commodity, is the future children coming into the next generation. So that's what we need to do, and that's what we're all about. Now I want to talk very, very briefly about the business aspect of it now. I'm not going to go into great detail on that, but as you can see, this costs the same price as what a normal product does. This costs the same as what a normal product would, but it's got no harsh and toxic chemicals in it. I partnered up with a couple of people who are serious about taking these products, around the world with the right marketing strategy. And it's my goal to put tea tree oil in the home of every house around the world. And with the internet to market it, we can do that, because we have head offices in most countries around the world, so people don't have to buy their products off me. There's no repeat presentations. I don't carry any stock. There's no complicated paperwork. It's a one-off presentation. I can do it all on Skype. I email out what we need to do, and I just talk to people on Skype, and they basically purchase their products from their own business. They cut out the middlemen's markup prices and share in the profit that would normally go to the Walmarts and the Kmarts and the Coles and the Woolworths and the Aldis of this world. So thanks for listening to me. These products are the most, this one in particular has certainly changed my life. I know that if you've got any ailments like psoriasis, eczema or asthma, if you've got asthma, before you sleep at night, rub this gel under your nose, and breathing the vapours in will kill the dust mites that aggravate the asthma. So it won't cure your asthma, but it will certainly make you breathe a lot easier. No more nasty inhalers, no more nasty vaporisers, just a good night's sleep with a natural product that's rubbed under your nose, that just you're breathing the vapours in. This is just one of the hundreds of stories that I can tell you about tea tree oil and how good it is. Thank you so much for your time. Please get back to me. This is posted on YouTube. You can go to MySpace. You can get in touch with me through MySpace. I'd love to sit down and show you exactly what it is we've got. We put tea tree oil and baking soda in our deodorant. In the tropics, if you don't have the right protection, you can get a little bit doubtful under the armpits by the end of the day when it's 85–95% humidity. We put tea tree oil and baking soda in deodorant. So it keeps you fresh. This is the women's one, pink for girls, obviously blue for boys, which is in my bathroom, so I forgot to bring it out, because I do use this stuff all the time. I was very doubtful about using deodorant that didn't have the proper antiperspirants in it, because it's very, very heavy, close environment. Using this once kept me fresh all day in the tropics. That's what it is. There's no aluminium in it, so therefore there's no harmful risk of aluminium poisoning, and we know what that can do. So thank you so much for your time. Please Google me, get in touch, don't Google me, please get in touch with me via the MySpace website, and I'd love to sit down, put a program together, show you exactly how you can be one of the 10 millionaires that I want to help in the next 5 years. So thank you so much for your time. It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you.